Hello and welcome to Chapter 1. Today we're going to be working on Lesson 2 and we're going to be talking about comparing numbers, showing which one's bigger. So these symbols are very important. This little box I got here. So this symbol shows is less than. So I would say like 7 is less than 8. This symbol is greater than. So if I would say like 10 is greater than 2. Is equal to, we just show an equal sign, so I could say 7 equals 7. Great, example 1 here. The Tai family is planning a road trip to the Grand Canyon. One route is 840 miles. A second route is 835 miles. Which route is shorter? Okay, so if we're going to compare 835 and 840, if we line them up in our place value chart, then we can notice, and just like our video said, we compare from starting at the left. So the hundreds place both have 8s. So then if I go to the right to the tens place, then I can notice I have 4 10s in the top number and 3 10s in the bottom number. 4 10s are greater than 3 10s. So we know that 840 is greater than 835. So we want to eat the bigger number, right? Okay, so another way is we can also use a number line. So a number line is just usually what you'll see is they start at 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. I mean, we don't have to draw all of those numbers, right? Because if I had to go from 0 to 840, that would take me a very long time. So we can just choose a snippet of the number line starting near the numbers that we know. This one starts at 830 and goes to 840. So we know that 835 is here, 840 is here. So because 840 is to the right of 835, then we know it's greater than. Okay, so since 835 is less than 840, the blank route is shorter. So that's referring up here to our question. So we know that the second route is shorter to go 835 miles instead of 840. During his hockey career, Mark Messier scored 1,887 points. Gordie Howe scored 1,850 points during his career. Which player scored a greater number of points during his career? Okay, so we're looking at 1,887 and 1,850. So if we start on the left, compare our thousands. We both have 1,000. Go to the right to the hundreds. Both have 8s. Okay, let's keep going to the tens place. Here we have an 8 and a 5. I really like this tip here too. Always line up the numbers by their place value from the right. Okay, so we know that 8 10s are more than 5 10s, and so since 8 is greater than 5, we know that 1,887 is greater than 1,850. So Mark Messier scored the greater number of points. Here is the guided questions. Which number is less? Complete the statement. So here we've got our two numbers. We want to know which number is less. Let's circle that number because we don't want to forget that we're looking for the smaller number, okay? So starting at the left, comparing our hundreds numbers, we have 8 and 4. 800s are more than 400s, so we know that 400 is less than 870. Now I know that because if I draw my little teeth here, I'm going to eat up the 870. Okay, so let's start at the left again, looking at thousands. I've got 9,000s and I've got 6,000s here. I know 9,000s are more, right? So I want to eat the 9,630. And here I'm going to eat, or I'm not going to eat the 6,403. All right, so those two, we both used the place value chart. Now let's see what would happen if we used a number line. We're writing greater than, less than, or equal to. Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to be comparing. It's like, what are we doing here? 188 would go about right here. 188. And then 198. It's almost 200. 198 would go here. So, because 198 is on the right, that means it's greater than 188. And I want to eat the bigger number. Okay. So this is the part where I'm switching to the homework section. So if you feel like, Mrs. Hamer, I know how to compare numbers, thanks for your examples, I'm really good to go, then you can stop the video now. If you're not and you'd like some more examples, then keep watching. Which number is less is what it's asking us on the homework page. Complete the statement. Okay, so starting with the hundreds, both 600s. Then we go to the tens. We've got 90, 9 tens, and 8 tens. We know that our greater number is the 9 tens. So that means 696 is greater than 687. But if I read this sentence, I would say 687 is less than 696. Okay. Here, let's start with the thousands place. We have a 2,000 and we have a 3,000. I know that 3,000 is bigger, so that's going to go over here. 3,154, and then the smaller one is 2,183. So I'd say 2,183 is less than 3,154. Okay, now there's a lot of examples on here. I'm not going to do every one because then that would take forever. So I'll do a couple and then we can move on. Okay, I'll do number 7. So here they both have 6,000. For the hundreds place, this number has 600s, this number has 300s. So 600s is going to be bigger. Okay, let's look at, we'll do number 8. So 9,000, 9,000 equal 900, 800. Okay, 900s are bigger than 800s, so I'm going to eat that one. So let's go to the next set of directions here. Circle the number that is greater, then complete the statement. Okay, so let's compare. 3,000, 3,000, 300, 300, 20, 30. Oh, 30 is bigger than 20, so 3,332 is greater than 3,322 is what we would do for these ones. Let's do 11. 2,000, 2,000. Oh, I did not circle the number that's greater. Sorry. Oops, forgot about that. All right, 2,000, 2,000. 700, 700. 20, 70. Oh, 70 is bigger. So I'm going to write 2,772 is greater than 2,727. Okay, now here it says circle the number that is less. I should have circled that up here. Always circle if it's telling you which one's greater or less than. Because that's where kids make a lot of mistakes on tests, is that they think, oh, I'm just supposed to always circle the bigger number. So we always need to circle that. Then complete the sentence. Okay, so I have 5,000, 5,000, 600, 400. Okay, well, 600's, oh, circle the number that's less, not the one that's greater. Erase that quick. Okay, so then I'm going to put 5,426 is less than 5,642. Do one more here. 6,000, 6,000, 300, 200. Circle the one that's less. So I'm going to circle the 200, not the 300. I'm going to write 6,231 is less than 6,310. Okie dokie. Let's do quick practice a word problem here. Last year there were 191 sunny days. That sounds important, so I'm going to underline it so I don't forget it. And 174 cloudy days. Were there more sunny or cloudy days last year? Okay, so we're looking at 191, so I'm going to line them up, starting from the right, versus 174. Place values are lined up. Okay, so 100, this one's got a 90, and this one's got a 70. And I know that 90 is greater than 70, so I know there were more sunny days. Okay, and then it says explain how you compared the numbers. And so I'm going to say I didn't really use, I didn't draw the chart itself, but I really did use a place value chart. I'm just going to call it a place value chart because I lined up the place values to determine which number is bigger. Okay, test practice. Kara predicts the number of fish at an aquarium to be 1,776. Jake predicts that there are 1,715. The actual number is greater than the sum, remember that means addition, of their predictions, which could be the actual number of fish at the aquarium. Well, first let's find the sum of their predictions. 1,776 plus, line up your place values when we're adding, 1,715. Okay, so I'm going to add 6 and 5 is 11. 7, 8, 9. 7 and 7 makes 14. And add 3 ones together, I'm going to get 3,491. So it's greater than that. So 3,491. Is this one bigger? No, this one's smaller. I'm going to X it out so I don't forget. 3,491. So now we ask ourselves, is 3,491 bigger than 3,491? No, they're equal. So X out that one. 3,490. Is that bigger than 3,491? Nope. So 3,490 is 9 bigger than 1? Yes, it is. So it's the last one we're looking at here. All right, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Let me know if you have any questions.